another video. So I don't know why. It's just something just, again, welcome back to the platform. I appreciate you guys being here. If you don't mind hitting the like button on your way in, I'd appreciate it very much. And I'm going to go ahead and give my disclaimer because y'all know I like to get right into it. I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. I tend to focus on the story of America, okay, or the feminine energy, okay, when it comes to biblical texts and things like this, and the things that are going on of a feminine presence, a strong presence here. All right. But again, I've studied history in the Bible, and I know that his story sometimes lies, so I tend to tell hers. The story from the Ruach, wisdom, mother, God, wife of God energy or something like that, like feminine energies that had to be, I feel, powerhouses, but other women tend to get I feel these are the women that are ostracized, but other women tend to get the rise or the gain or following or abundance in some way. So again, I feel like a lot of that stuff is maybe some generational curses, and some of these curses are not actually brought on by the family. It's the outer energy or people that know who these families are, and they end up targeting them. All right. And some of these people are, again, not flesh and blood, but rulers and principalities in high places. So these could be energies or entities that are older energies here, different galactic beings, other beings, Nephilim, reptilian, whatever, other type of beings that may be in high positions in society that have possibly nailed themselves to certain family trees and are representing those families in high places, but they're not representing them properly. It's almost like they're exposing them and degrading them or diminishing the energy of certain energies, especially that main cash cow slash the cash cow slash black sheep scapegoat energy. Okay. I don't know why it takes a group of people or a community or a village or a certain people to, if the other person that they're leaving out is nothing, I don't know why it takes so much for people to prove that somebody is nothing, only to exalt something that's not that thing or that one. I feel like it has to do with criminal activity. It may have something to do with love or lust. They say things of the world are lustful, but again, it depends on if you're talking about that essence of the world without anything else being in between. Because when we look at the world card energy, we have all of those eyes or all of those leaves that are around that energy. So how can people, if they're coming to the world, how could you think that you're dealing with the world when, again, it makes me think about that who runs the world girls. So these may be other energies that are, people think they're coming to the mother energy or the world energy or the Christ energy or whatever. All right, because that world card is Christ grown up into a woman, regardless of what anybody says. So I feel like there's coldness towards the mother. Even in the biblical text, when it says a masculine energy or a lord is attacking, I don't even think it says why, really. Oh, it may be on some grudge, because I think that this was the woman that somebody gave a lot of nice things when they were younger. Something happened with them. And then later on, this masculine, for the rest of this woman's life, sent in energies towards her to rape and pillage or steal or reveal or whatever this is, okay? In his anger, these are the things that this Lord energy in the Bible did to a certain feminine energy. So it sounds very something to my story, okay? But the only thing that we have to look at here is this is energy where I was just thinking about that. How hard is it to realize that you lost somebody 3 years ago or 4 years ago or maybe even 10 years ago, sometimes 20 years. You're just waking up to some type of mind fuckery, and you're realizing that maybe the person that's standing in front of you is a clone or somebody in the likeness of that person, that you lost that person a long time ago, and so then you might have lost a piece of yourself. And also, I feel like the worst thing is to have substitute children or children in the likeness of your children in front of you when you may have lost those children long ago and they could have been somewhere crying out for their mother. So although I feel like spell work by these other envious, jealous, green-eyed monsters that would have been surrounding the world card, not liking the pedestal that somebody had them on, And again, you may not have known. In my time, I feel like I didn't know that I was that energy. It was nothing that gave me anything. While I was there, I feel like life was being sucked from me. Maybe in the past, when this energy is put on that pedestal, there's something like fame and money and all this other shit that comes along with it. But again, I'm not going to complain because I feel that it's built me up from the inside to be something. But if that's not going to be recognized in the world, and people are just going to want to harm you, and I didn't hone in on magic, and I didn't hone in on this to protect myself. You see what I'm saying? If this is a Lord energy that was a powerful being and that person would be removed, then that means that the even if this person was wicked or they weren't, that was a secluded, protected something. So then that means that if this person leaves, you don't know that you're on the pedestal. You don't know how many people are looking at you or know you or anything like this. You think you're just a speck. You think you're just somebody but people know who you are. They know where to get to you. They know these things. And I feel like that can leave something, like I said, this has to have something to do with us, the subconscious or something here. You to be to blame for things that went on around you or with you that you have no clue about. And just like I said, it's hard because I don't know, I was just hearing in the concrete. So something about concrete, okay? Concrete evidence. Somebody could be hiding in the concrete. It's something about waste drivers and concrete layers, okay? So again, I don't know if this is a feminine energy that could have used something here to do this. I'm even seeing a masculine energy burying babies or something like this on a slab or under a slab. Okay. Somebody could be close to somebody acting like they're not able to produce seed, and the whole time they could be selling seed, or they could be planting these seeds in the ground or killing, like I'm just seeing some crazy shit here. Okay. So planting the seeds in the ground could be somebody putting some children in an underground facility or something. And then this could also be, like I said, taking seed from a wife or taking something from the wife, from the tree of life, okay? Because you want a certain strand of DNA or something, and taking it something from your woman or your original person and bringing it to your wife. So this could be, again, something where they've been harvesting energy and leaving the woman that is value in a lowly place while taking her seed and giving it to other people and exalting them into the heavens. And then when this woman that's innocent wakes up and figures all of them are witches, she looks up and they're all in her kingdom staring down on her, ripping her apart inside out or something like this. And I feel like a masculine energy could have been off doing whatever they wanted to do, having fun with someone new or spending money that could have been for both of you. And then you realize how deep this shit is, and that this masculine could have known but act like they didn't know, or I don't know. It's just some weird shit like this until something comes back around like the big bad wolf and ends this person's life. Because even if the group of people that this person was around, they didn't know. Just like some of you are waking up or woke up and you didn't know. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like whatever it is that somebody did, it might be that one thing somebody did wrong. Like, hey, somebody come to somebody like, hey, your wife got this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? She'll leave you if she get this or something like this. Or, oh, we know about this and we know how to get it, but you're going to have to work with us. Somebody could have did a betrayal like that. But you'll have to leave your wife and your children and your shit behind or something like this. Or you just had to bring your children and leave your wife behind. You know what I'm saying? We'll put other energies there or some shit like this. Just because I'm talking about this galactic shit and all that. Okay. What's at the core of some of these corporations, these hospitals, these garbage companies, this shit like this, the government? Somebody could have took that deal with the devil or something, and then that could be how somebody fell. That could be also why a masculine energy can't communicate, possibly, or couldn't, with a feminine energy to say what really happened, even if they crossed over or went to the other side. That could lead to a masculine energy not being able to see in heaven anymore, or maybe even the Capitol Dome energy. And so this person came up with something with technology to be able to pry somebody's dome or their head open and see what's in there, past, present, future, things that would be sacred or secret or something that is somebody else's intellectual property. I feel like somebody got hurt by something they saw, or they didn't like the way something looked, and then they decided to terrorize or tear someone down. Okay, and the people around them were very happy because whoever this energy is, even if this was a Jesus Christ, a Jesus or a Christ energy, or even if this was somebody playing that part because somebody else was blinded and blinded, whatever it is, the person probably, was just thrown in the pits of hell and had to deal with it and something like this, man, until they came back around because they said, hey, we're done using this person. And that person could have been up there with them or in there with them. And all that they still try to crucify me is something different. That he was close enough for them to get their hands on, or this is what somebody's thinking about doing. We got that Kuan Yin energy that just fell out. And these are the two cards that I'm going to take out because, yeah, just going to take those out because they both were peeking at me. And then we have Sekhmet here. So these could be three energies here. We're going to talk about, yeah, that's actually kind of worked out a little bit. I wish we could have got a masculine energy out here. Vishnu with balance. Okay, so we'll just use this one because it's facing us. Somebody could be coming to bring balance to a situation here. Okay. Somebody's name could be Morgan. Somebody with this magic and LaFay. Well, we'll take this one too. I'll just put this one up here. Somebody's name could be this. This could have something with those Texas girls here. All right. Yeah, and then we got this gateway because I'm feeling like there's something about a gateway drug. There's a lot of feminine energy out here. Only one masculine, so maybe this is something significant here. Okay? Like, how do you even go about it? You understand what I'm saying? It's not like you could talk to the Turkish. Who's Turkish? Turks, the young Turks, Turkish, Turks and Caicos, Caicos, I think that's what it's called. But anyways, who do you speak to on something like that? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could have been married to or with their soulmate, but they could have also met their twin flame or their twin ray after a soulmate was moved out of the way or moved themselves or something like this. All right, let's see. I think I only want like one of these actually. I was just about to say this. And this could be something here, okay? What's going on, mummified energies or something like this. And then this paramount energy here, which is somebody that is like a paramount energy. It may be something to do with your energy or what you produce or something like this. No matter if people are seeing it or not, okay? So 9, this could also be some ritual here. Okay, something could, like, it could be something like a peak or something that's reached on the 8th and then something happens on the 9th. This could have something to do with some kind of ritual that people are doing to somebody's some bodies. Somebody on their birthday. All right? Somebody could be, I don't know. This also gives me like a gateway, okay, or the clitoral area, and then somebody's heart here, and these two. So there might be always a third party or a secondary situation here, whether it's business or pleasure. All right? Maybe you didn't know this, okay? I think I want to get these teeth. Yeah. It's like, where do you go? Like, where do you stop? What? Yeah, and it ain't even nothing about closure. It's about, man, what the fuck didn't happen here, man? Somebody better say something. It's like that. It's weird. Yes, everybody will possibly like to. We have, excuse me, dissatisfaction with life, the cup in reverse, or a cracked cup. So somebody could have had damage to their temple or damage to their vassal here. All right, but there's something about some tying some binds here. And then we also have something about grapes here, okay? Somebody could also be using the energy of an Aquarius or something like this. So So this Aquarius could also be using their sister's seed or something like this to produce. I didn't even get to shuffle the deck, okay? I really didn't. Yeah, there's a wedge between two people. Whatever this is has created a wedge between two people. Somebody could be an Aquarius. And then we got the sun out here, okay? And there's something about an older man, okay? So let's just put this to the side. That's very detrimental right there. All right, so let's see. Oh, I can't move that back anymore. Well, I'll just try to use this little area here, okay? So, ooh. All right, and I don't know. It's comforting. I like it. I like these reads like this to anchor something down to something. I feel like a lot of people are freestyle. This is freestyle, but it's just, I like to do just shit different. I don't know. I do. All right, so we've done with the cards, with the reading, without the reading. You know, I can do whatever I want to do. It's something about being creative, about self-expression or something like this. Okay. I feel like, I don't know why people are upset. I feel like some people are upset when I bring these two things together. But again, I do things my way. Excuse me. All right. I still feel like, again, it may be because I'm not programmed or I'm not on this loop with these other people that could be called a collective. I feel like I don't have to be. I feel like the collective is in my energy, and that's how they're picking up this main story. Okay. But I do feel like there's multiple families that go through whatever these curses, that have gone through these curses under the hands of a top collective amount of people. Okay. So no, I think there's thousands. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a trend or something in the underworld or in another dimension here. But whatever it is got justice in reverse. So somebody's, you know, whatever it is whenever I see this, I just put unjust. Something unjust happened here. Justice, excuse me, maybe being served, that's in the upright, but this is just telling you this shit was off the chain. Whatever this was like, do you even want to know the truth? And it's just like, well, goddamn, how did I miss the signs? You know what I'm saying? Okay? And that could be the spell work, okay? All right, I just need to shuffle these real quick because we did just use them. You got people on here trying to set judgment or set you in jail or, you know, judge your whole life or lifestyle off of what you're saying with these cards, you know. Somebody could have been working behind the scenes, doing something here with this crafty counsel against this person here, having them in the Eight of Swords all this time. It must stem from something. Maybe, like I said, this is about some large amount of finances or properties or business or a position or something that people didn't want somebody to take hold of. Yeah, because we got the star in the reverse here. And somebody with this cup. So somebody could want the star in reverse so that they can use their cup to come take from this star and take it to these other women. Somebody could have chose demonesses and other energies. They could think of that somebody like me is a demoness energy, but we got the heart, the Three of Swords in the reverse. But I feel like something is, I don't know. There is somebody being heavily protected by the Ouroboros energy, I feel like, okay? Or somebody wants you to think that. This could be something like that. Yeah, there's some union or something that's going to be in reverse. This could be a contract, a job, you know, something that somebody would be dedicated to, okay? This could be causing the uproar here in the heavens or in the as above, okay? Somebody could be finding out something here. Because that's what I was saying. It could be like a whole organization. And everybody thinks that they're on the same page with something or whatever like this. And it might think you crazy by your accusations. But come to find out is one person hiding next to or around somebody way at the top. And then somebody looks at something. Yeah, somebody very manipulative here. All right, that can keep a straight face. Okay. I didn't. Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, whoever this manipulative woman was working really hard behind the scenes or under the table or something like this to do something here. All right? Lord. Okay? So I don't know. Somebody really trying to spin something here. Okay? A spin class. Somebody might take spin classes. I don't know. Or a spin classes may be classes that some of these lower vibrate. Okay, some of the dark. Because you could be looking high. Oh my God, everybody. Da, 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 da. Oh, you guys are going to be killing it and everything. And you could be dark as hell. Okay? So we're not talking about that. We'll just say dark energies. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and read a verse real quick before we go into this reading. All right? We're going to see a verse here before we go into this reading. And then we're going to go ahead and start reading. Okay? So this is Ezekiel 33:6, which could be something could have happened in the 6th month, possibly. Okay? Somebody could be a 33-degree Mason or something. There's a union here. Somebody could have got married 6 months ago, 33 days ago, something like this. Okay? 1 month. May. Somebody could have got married in May just to spite someone because that's somebody's birthday. Somebody could have secretly married you in May. I don't know. Okay. So it's saying here. It says, but if the watchman sees the sword coming and does not blow the trumpet to warn the people, and the sword comes and takes someone's life, that person's life will be taken because of their sin. So this made me think, you got a 2 of Cups in reverse. This is making me think automatically that, like, say somebody knows that something is coming to your neighborhood. That's what I told you guys I was feeling. I was picking this up the other night, within the past 3 nights or so, that something was coming, okay? Now, it kept on making me think this is holy ground, but I don't know if people really respecting that right now. And I feel like they have apparatuses and mechanisms where they don't even have to come to your house. It could be a laser beam or some kind of laser technology here. So, this could be also like, I remember one time my Taurus and my daughter, okay, my Gemini, went to take a walk or something out of nowhere. I think it was like a little bit of crazy shit going on around here. And then I heard that horn or something go off, like one of those things for like the tornadoes or something like this. And then they went for a brief walk or something. They stayed gone for a minute and then came back. But I could feel something. I said, oh, why did this feel like they just need to be away from this house? Because again, when we're talking about they were bringing somebody to the next tomb or grave or whatever. So somebody knew, okay, we waited 4 years to get this house. Somebody knew that when they were planting me here, it said word for word in that book, the house or something is too small or is too something here. We need to get her to a place where there's more greenery and like a wider, it says house. It was about switching houses in that book, The Spring, right? Let's say somebody knew already what was the deal with the area that I was in where I just left. And then when I moved here a couple years back, somebody knew this because it took us 4 years. I mean, we became close to our realtor, okay? And I don't know, maybe he came closer. I don't know, but they knew that when they planted me here with that anchor, I'm seeing that